So today is January 1st, 2024. I'm doing measurements in my master bedroom right next to the window with the devices facing east towards my neighbor's house, where I suspect multiple cell communication antennas, directional antennas are placed. The Wi-Fi inside my home is off, both cables disconnected, one going to the box and one power cable, both of them are disconnected. My cell phone is in airplane mode right now. So if that would be emissions from my cell phone, it would be showing constantly on this recording that this is my cell phone issue being next to the device. So the graph underneath the numbers shows radio frequency pulses coming in, and when these pulses turn kind of more massive black color, this would indicate, like right now, microwave radiation. It does says Wi-Fi phone, but if that would be coming from my phone, it would remain constantly Wi-Fi phone showing on these devices. So here are lots of pulses coming in my direction. My body is heating up, my skin is burning right now. And once again, microwave with lots of pulses coming in. My cell phone is in airplane mode. So the rounded off part is directed towards east neighbor's home, so that's where these frequencies are coming off. So it turns to mixed. So once again, if my phone would be radiating that frequency, it would remain Wi-Fi phone all the time, which means something else is directed at this house. And I'm waiting, in some instances, when I will do these readings, it's especially when the readings are extremely high, it will show that it's coming from a cell tower, which could be the same as actually communications directional antenna. So peak reading on the left device is 282.9, which is almost 23 times the normal. Right now incoming is like bursts of microwave radiation with separate pulses. On the right device, peak is 280.7, which is 28 times the normal. My cat is trying to investigate this too. 134 on the right device. So as I was suspecting before, here are multiple sources of EMF radiation and RF radiation coming my way. In this particular instance, I am demonstrating radio frequency coming here. So morning parts, EMF levels are low. EMF levels rise to 19, 20, sometimes 30 or 39 in my master bedroom. In EMF levels are within the normal limits in the morning hours. I had Cox specialists coming out. They measured at the time of the appointment emissions from Cox cable running between the yards and from my east wall, and they did not find any emissions leakage, but that leakage can be created connecting something to that cable illegally, which was stated by one of the Cox specialists on Saturday, November 18th. And once again, my phone is in a airplane mode. No Wi-Fi running in the house, and these are frequencies coming from east into my home. So I'm gonna move my recorder away, and I'm gonna try to play with settings a little bit to show what type of so I'm going back to both devices. Device on the right side is showing 64, that is a very strong signal peak. 74 is also very close. So this is basically 2.4 gigahertz coming in, up to 2.5 gigahertz, typical frequency for Wi-Fi. And it could be also directional antenna, so that was another 70 decibel meter, 74 decibel meter spike. So that just shows the serious spike here at 70, so signal strength increased. So it shows severity of spikes coming in these elevations in this right side graph. Shows frequency spikes coming into my home, and this is my master bedroom area. So 76 is stronger, minus 76 is stronger signals than minus 85. And here was another spike, two spikes coming in. Other meter didn't show it, but again, it depends if the meter is kind of in the way of this radiation. So by the looks, it's very directed radiation. I'm standing right behind the both meters. Let me see if I move to the left of meters. So here is minus 74 decibel meter spike on the right meter. So I moved to the left, and it was showing microwave radiation coming onto the left meter. Now I'm gonna reposition my body to the right of the meters. My left meter goes silent. But microwave radiation is coming in. So I'm gonna move right behind the meters. It seems like it reduced, how it usually happens, suspecting surveillance inside my own home. I'm gonna move to the left of the meter. I heard something outside, and here was another spike of minus 75 decibel meters. And more spikes. So that's minus 78, those are very strong signals. I moved more to the right of the meters. Now I'm just gonna move to the left of the meters. And I'm gonna try to distance myself from the meters a little more. So here is another spike on meter on the right. So I'm gonna go back in my spot here. I don't have any other device on me. That's 2 meters down, and cell phone in the airplane mode in my hands. That is left meter microwave radiation coming into my, so those are 60 something. It's extremely strong signal peak coming this way, 63. In the left, the graph shows constant frequency flow and the frequency peaks. So minus 67 is extremely strong, minus 60 even stronger signal coming into my bedroom. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get let me do a little experiment here. Now I'm gonna switch these 2 devices around. '68, very strong signal. It does change. Little change in location makes a difference of readings. Here was another spike. Cutie, could you please? So this is my cat wondering about what's going on. Sweetheart, can I please get you out of the way here? Please. Oba. Yes, please. Okay. So well, what can I say? Cat moved to the side of less frequencies coming in. And big, huge spike. Was another one, 69, huge spike, huge impulse coming my way. -72 -72 decibel meters, another spike. -73. So this signal coming is actually quite close. So I'm gonna try to play with the meter to see if I can show what type of frequencies actually are coming in. Again, it claims that's Wi-Fi phone. It's not really. That's a microwave radiation. There's a black on the right meter. That's literally microwave radiation coming into the home. And on the left shows spikes. So -95 would be pretty decent signal, but it's not that close. Once you get into 60s, that means that signal is actually very strong and pretty close by. And this one once again claims that here is a Wi-Fi phone working, so seems like EMF frequencies are at constant range. So I'm gonna try to play with my meter to see if I can show actual numbers of frequencies. So it took me a while to get to the table mode. So first column shows megahertz frequencies coming into the home. Second one shows signal strength in decibel meters. I'm not that knowledgeable to explain the power levels, so I will not comment on that. I need to do more research. So interestingly enough, that and suddenly this activity kind of went down, and these are lower megahertz frequency ranges when some kind of moreover attacks happens, that it goes in 800, 900 megahertz. (2400 megahertz, which would be 2.4 gigahertz. I do have screenshots of these higher megahertz levels matching different antenna ranges. Let me see right now. Let's change the position of meter. So I'm gonna turn both devices towards, I need to turn this video to, so I turn this device towards where the cars are usually parked. So right now, this shows lots of pulses coming in, just a single radio frequency pulses. Let me turn these both devices towards approximate 920 megahertz. I turn towards where the ATV trailer would be parked. So that showed up on so it was 2400 megahertz, 844. So these are frequencies more likely associated with some sort of antenna equipment, 920. And I found 5G, 4G wireless directional antennas that match these frequencies. So as I said, I turned my recorders towards the location of the RV trailer. I will have to climb up in the shade and actually that brown tarp outside the window behind the shed is that is a ATV trailer. Let's see if I can raise this up. So this is ATV trailer, this is my yard shed, and that is ATV trailer parked right by the fence, right here. And once I turned these two devices in direction of the trailer, I had more frequencies coming inside the home. So I'm just gonna try to show somehow alignment. So here devices and that's a trailer. So, and I'm gonna go back to so once again it says it's a Wi-Fi and a phone. Phone is airplane mode, 920 megahertz frequency at 74 minus 74 decibel meters, minus 73. So 438 minus 71, these are very strong variety of frequency signals coming into my home. 858, again, it's consistent with these wireless communication directional antennas. So on decibel meters, the smaller the number is, the stronger the signal is. And this is showing 5 different frequencies coming inside my home. Adjust a little bit location here once again. Try to move a little closer. So at night when I do EMF frequency measurements, the highest levels are on the end of the bed by headboard, and when I move away, the EMF levels drastically reduce 7 to 10 times. So that was 96 milliwatts per square meter coming in. That is close to 10 times above the normal. So I'm gonna flip these devices and by the way, the light, it's not connected to the outlet. Here is not power coming to that light. 920 megahertz at minus 75. 24, 26, it was very close. 844 at minus 74. Minus 73 on 2453 megahertz. So 905 was at minus 69 decibel meters. 920 at minus 74. And so here is this ATV trailer. The only way I can show the location of boat right now is about how to log into my CCTV camera. And this is again east end of the house. This is locations of the cars very close to my home, and these two cars since 25th of December had been parking in exact location. This area right here, here is another nefarious device placed on lawn. So this is right here. And I'm gonna go to other cameras. So because of shooting rocks at me, I placed this camera to see more of this area. Also, I still had shooting, you know, in the area, shooting rocks at my yard in the area where I cannot see on the camera. So this boat is placed also near the fence. This boat is used to climb up to see where I or cats in the backyard. So it's a hide spot, an aiming spot for harassment. And also I observed multiple times when Gerardo Gimenez himself goes next to this boat, he is uncovering the boat, checking something, and you know that boat is not traveling that day anywhere. Simply uncovering, checking, you know, what's in the boat, which would be normal maintenance, making sure mice are not getting in or something like that. But after he does that, I do have severe attacks on the patio, basically my body heating up. I'm getting ringing in the ears. So, and who knows what is placed in this yard house, but you know, I'm not gonna go that even discuss that. Now I'm gonna move the camera away to enter the password. And I entered the password, and I'm gonna go to playback, and I'm gonna go to different camera. I'm gonna go to this driveway camera, and gonna go to January 2023. I'm gonna go to January 20th. So here is a device on the roof of the car, well lit up. Here is another device placed. And I'm gonna go to morning hours. So 7 o'clock in the 6:57, you can see the device, December 20th. And here is the device on the roof of the car, 7:15, December 20th. That's, and besides that device, here are, looks like, two more devices right here and here, possibly with longer antenna, placed on the roof of the car. And here is another device placed on a bumper, and here might be another device right here. So December 20th was the first time that after viewing camera footage, I realized something is not right here. So on this footage, December 20th, 23, 34, this area shows glow on the roof of the car. So I'm gonna go to different date. Here is a glow on the roof of the car right here. Again, let me go to, so that's a different positioning of the car. Let me go to 14th, where is the car? So or I shall say Jeep. So here is a glow of the roof. On the roof, here is one device, here is device number 2. And then I'm gonna go to December 22nd again. Here is this glow on the roof of the car with the device placed. The glow is increasing from the device. So this is very, very pronounced. And it appears that here is device 2 and device 3. So I'm gonna move this to daylight hours where you can actually, so this was still 7 a.m. 7:06, 7:12, and here is a device on the roof of the car. Now I'm gonna go to December 28th. Here is second car parked, and that is also device on the roof, and looks like here is device on this car. So I'm gonna move to morning hours. You don't see device in this area. So by morning, so it's glowing at night. I need to go closer to show this. It's glowing at night, so that glow eventually reduces. So 3:53, no glow. I'm gonna go to the car. So here is a car located in the morning hours. Here was still, it looks like a light, but it shouldn't be shining like that, really. So it's connected to some kind of battery. So in this particular instance, I'm gonna move to afternoon hours. And I would like to look at this picture. So here looks like possibly something is placed on this car right here. A device. I'm gonna go to later hours. So it looks like there is some kind of glow on the roof, which resembles the one from Jeep. So I'm gonna go, so right now, this area right here, here is device on the roof of sedan, and here is device placed in the on the lawn in the yard. And that device first time I noticed on December 28th. I'm gonna go a little back in time. So here is no device. Here might be a device over there. Let's see what's happening at nighttime. You don't see anything here. It might have been out of the visual reach. Device is placed in the yard. So here are two devices. One is on sedan. Here's actually another device. Here is third device, and looks like here is device number 4. Jeep is not here yet. So I will go back to daytime hours. So we saw this device. I need to So this device is placed straight up from 12. We're gonna go to daytime. Straight up from 12. So this is the roof of sedan. So seemingly here is another device right above 12. So that's placed possibly someplace inside the car. So this was a device on the lawn. This is a device on the lawn, so if I go up from one straight up, it's kind of halfway. I'm gonna go back to daytime. So halfway nothing is here at 1655, but here is something here in this area. Now I'm gonna do a little later. So nothing is here in this area. Nothing is in this area right here, but here is a device moved closer to the driveway. So this is placed little above C, and it shows this glow at night. Well, at this time here is actually also Jeep, but I'm gonna go back to so here is also something right here on the sedan, so it's straight underneath the 12. So that looks like a light on the car, but normally it should not be lit up like